Well, you guys, I hope that you all have been blessed. Um, I wanted to come up here and just have a moment because God has got me in a season where He's like, Adrian, I need you to surrender any and all plans that you have because I have something that is greater for you. You don't even understand it yet because you're so stuck on looking at this that you can't even see or fathom what I'm getting ready to do in your life. And I just had a meeting with my faith mentor, and it's so important that you need people in your life that know God the way that you are wanting to know Him. They need to be a few steps ahead of you so that they can guide you through your process, whether if it's going into your wilderness, in your wilderness, coming out of your wilderness, stepping into your promise, or going through that cycle, whatever it is, you need somebody who can lead you through that. And as I'm sitting here in the car, I'm in such a refinement period of my life, and I'm just so excited because God has literally put me in a position where He said, I have no choice but to show you how gracious, not even how gracious, I'm about to show you how worthy you are of the things that you have always prayed for, but you allowed so many things to cloud that sensitive part of you that I've given you that you really stopped believing. You stopped dreaming. And you guys, I got to a point to where I didn't even want to admit that. I have always been a person of, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. And but also knowing that I know I can, you wanna know who else knows I can? The enemy, the devil. He knows that too. And once he started realizing, like, oh, she's in her, she knows she can energy, I got to step in. And sometimes God allows it. Sometimes God fights for your battles. And sometimes the weapons that you form against yourself, you still got to allow to go through, but knowing that it won't prosper. That was me. That is me coming out of that season. And I've been such on an autopilot in my life lately. God has really put me in a position where I got no choice but to trust Him. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, okay. And He knows I still got responsibilities because He gave them to me to fulfill. So why would I even be worried about this part of my life, that part of my life, this part of my life when He's showing me, Adrian, I got every part of your life. But I had to show you and put you in a spot to where you have no choice but to trust me. And when was the last time you really acknowledged that? Did you fight that spot that God was trying to keep you in? Did you try to gain control for yourself so that you can say, no, I got this? You want to know where I'm at in life right now? No, God got this. And if you've been following me on my journey, my last short was me posting, God gave me a blessing, okay? A blessing that I named the left. Psalms 119. That scripture talks a lot about opening doors, understanding that new beginnings are coming. God has to do His part so that you can step into where you're going. And when I learned that scripture before I got this, there was no coincidence that God wanted me to know that scripture before I received this blessing that I stopped dreaming about. And it's not that I felt that it was possible. It's just life was life. And I said, okay, it'll come eventually, but not, I know it will come eventually. And so I just want to come up here today. I'm in a refinement period. I'm excited to take you all on this journey with me because nothing in life is ever pretty. I'm happy that I have this 1999 shirt on because it represents a period of my life where God literally took me of everything that I'm used to. And I have to start over. I have no choice but to start over. No choice but to start over, but I'm starting over with Him. And it's so fulfilling to know that He got me. He had me last time, but last time I thought it was all on me. And I knew who God was at this journey, man, knowing Jesus in my, ooh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. My Nana is in my spirit. And I thank her. I thank all my angels. I thank you guys. Because eventually one day you and I are going to have a conversation. One day you're going to find this video and you're going to comment on it and you're going to be like, Adri, thank you for just being open. And I have to step out and be open because if I don't, how will you know that you're not alone? How will you know that what you're going through right now, God has put you in that position to trust Him and you ain't got no choice but to. And it's okay. Let me tell you, trust Him. Like, what did I say? What? Trust Him. And do the work. Just do the work. It don't got to be pretty. I would rather much be in a blazer right now, but guess what? My journey is showing you that performance is not needed in God's hands. God is still going to bless me because I put this microphone to my little sweater. God put something in my heart to say. So Psalms 119 is the scripture you have not read yet. I advise you to go read it because I did not read it until October 24th, 2025 in death. In death, because we read it in the church. But in death on my own, I said, the left. And that is the name of my baby. And God is reminding me I'm still opening doors for you. So I want you to know that God is still opening doors for you, but are you willing to step through them? Are you going to keep trying to find a key? Are you going to keep trying to find the security camera? Or are you just going to walk through that door? Walk through it. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And while I'm in a refinement period, guess where y'all going to see me? Right here. Right here. In this seat until what God, yep, right here. So as I'm growing through the process, y'all going to grow with me and y'all going to see what happens when you allow God and you surrender.